Looks like Patty's on the line again.
Patty, I told you the seller hasn't made a decision yet. And quite frankly, I'm getting tired of your harassment. Yeah, she's considering a couple of offers. Where are the offers from? Well, you obviously have one of them. Where's the other one from? Now, that's absolutely none of your business. No, I'm not going to tell you whether it's from my office, and quite frankly, I resent the implication that you think I'd treat offers differently depending on where they came from. Now, I'm telling you for the last time that I'll call you when the seller has made up her mind. Goodbye, Patty. Now what?
Fred, I don't think you've taken a look at the Standards of Practice 1-15 lately.
Realtors, in response to inquiries from buyers or cooperating brokers, shall, with the seller's approval, disclose the existence of offers on the property. Where disclosure is authorized, realtors shall also disclose whether offers were obtained by the listing licensee, another licensee in the listing firm, or by a cooperating broker.
You gotta be kidding me. Where did that come from?
That comes from the Code of Ethics, Fred, and as a realtor, you've agreed to conduct yourself by its tenets. If I were you, I'd get Patty back on the phone and let her know where the offer came from. As you said yourself, you wouldn't treat offers differently regardless of whether they were obtained from cooperating agents or whether they were obtained by you, right? Let's re-script Fred's recent conversations and review options of what he could have said.
Fast Fred here. Oh, hi, Patty. What can I do for you today? Well, of course, I know you showed my listing on Elm Lane. What? You say you've got a great offer for me? Well, that's great news. What's the offer and the terms? Your buyer is offering full price, 80% financing, closing as soon as possible. Patty, that's great news. I'm going to immediately contact my seller with this offer, but I need the written offer as soon as possible to present to her. Have your buyers been pre-qualified? Great. If you could include a copy of the pre-qualification letter, that would also be most helpful. I'll get the seller on the horn ASAP and get back to you with a response. Thanks, Patty. Hi, Michelle. Great news. I've just received a full price offer on your house, 80% financing, closing as soon as possible. Now, the buyer's agent is delivering the written offer this afternoon. With your permission, I'd like to call another buyer who's seen the property several times to let them know that you've received an offer. Now, they've had a strong interest in the property, but they've had some concerns about the backyard. Great. I'll give them a call. Hello, Joe. It's Fred. Yeah, I've got some news on Elm Lane. I've just received a very strong offer from another agent on the property. Now, if you and Sally have an interest in the property, you'll need to make a decision very quickly. No, I'm afraid I can't disclose the amount or the terms of the other offer. The seller has not authorized me to do so. Ultimately, you and Sally will have to decide how much this property is worth to you. Now, I can tell you that you've now seen numerous properties, and it's my perception that the house on Elm Street meets most of your needs. I know you have some concerns about the size of the backyard, and you'll have to factor that into your decision-making process. But I do think that this is a very desirable property that's very well priced. If you do decide to make an offer, please give me a call as soon as possible. Hi, Michelle. Fred again. We now have 2 full-price offers. Yeah, let's review your options and the pros and cons of each. Both buyers seem well qualified, do not have a house to sell, which is a good thing. Both have pre-approval letters from local lending institutions. I can tell you that the buyers that I have been dealing with have some concerns about the size of the backyard, but after learning about the other offer, decided to make his own offer. Both are flexible with the closing date based upon your needs. The one option you have is to counter both buyers with a higher price to see if they'll raise their offers. Another option is to advise both buyers that you have 2 full-price offers and ask for their best and highest offer. Sometimes buyers react negatively to that strategy, but it's very common in this market, can certainly help get you a higher price. Or you can accept one or the other offer as presented. Well, my recommendation is to grant the buyers the ability to raise their offer. giving them a specific deadline so that we don't drag the process out too long. But the decision is totally yours, and I'll follow your instructions. Good afternoon, Patty. I'm afraid I don't have an answer for you yet. I'm authorized by my seller to advise you that she's considering two offers, yours, and I've been working with a buyer who also made an offer. I do think that I'll have some information for you by tomorrow, and I'll give you a call on your cell. Hi, Patty. Just wanted to let you know that the seller had received two full-price offers, and now has instructed me to ask both buyers for their highest and best offer. Can you get back to me as soon as you've had a chance to discuss this with your buyer? The seller is looking to wrap up the negotiations fairly quickly, so time is important here. Hi, Patty. I've been instructed by the seller to advise you that she has accepted your buyer's offer. They'd like to move on this very quickly, so the sooner you can arrange for a home inspector, the better. I've already provided the offer and terms and name of the buyer's attorney to the seller's attorney. She indicated that she'll move the contract along as quickly as possible. It's really been a pleasure working on this deal with you. Let's hope we can wrap it up quickly.
Wow. It seems like Fred took a crash course in Article 1. How are these conversations different from his previous conversations?